Hello YouTube, welcome to another video of Stock Market Daily. This video will be on how to sell right issue shares. The areas covered in this video will be explanation of rights issue, how to sell rights issue shares, how to sell right issue entitlements, and how to check the allotment of right issues. Before we get into the video, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. First, let us look into what is a right issue. Right issue means an issue of shares offered at a special price by a company to its existing shareholders in proportion to their holding of old shares. Let me give you guys a small example. Here, X Limited is a company and Y is a shareholder holding 100 shares. Here, X Limited has decided to go for rights issue in the ratio 1:10. The ratio 1:10 means that a shareholder holding 10 shares of the company is entitled to purchase one additional share at right issue price. Considering the shareholder in the example, that is shareholder Y holding 100 shares, the eligible number of shares under right issue for shareholder Y will be 1/10th of the shares held by him, that is 1/10th of 100 shares, which will be 10 shares. So 10 shares is the rights issue shares entitled to Y, a shareholder holding 100 shares. So we'll see what are the options that is available to the shareholder in such a scenario, that is in case of a rights issue. Let's take the same example of Y, a shareholder of 100 shares. He has basically two options. One is to renounce the rights by selling the rights entitlements, and the second one will be to apply for the rights issue of shares. So considering these two options available to the shareholder, the second option, which is to apply for the shares of right issue, a video on the same has been done separately and uploaded in the channel. Please make sure you check out the channel, which describes the detailed step-by-step approaches in application of rights issue of shares. And in case of first option, we will be seeing how to renounce the right by selling the right entitlements. Before considering the sale of right issue entitlements, first let us understand what is right entitlement. Right entitlements are temporary demat securities that represent your eligibility to apply for the right issue. Let us consider the same example of Y, a shareholder holding 100 shares. In this case, his eligible right entitlements will be 1/10th of shares held by him, that is 10 shares will be the right entitlements of shareholder Y. It is highly important to note that these right entitlements are not right shares by themselves. For that, you need to use these right entitlements either to apply for the rights issue, or you can trade these right entitlement based on their value in the open market like you sell any other stock in your portfolio. But it is also important to note that the trade must be done within the prescribed time limit, because once the time limit is over, these right entitlement will be lapsed worthless. So friends, here you can see the right entitlements of PVR Limited. I have purchased 16 quantity of PVR shares, as a result of which I have been allotted one quantity of right entitlement. So I am entitled to buy one quantity of share through rights issue. And here you can see the right entitlement appears just below the share of the respective company. It is important to note that this right entitlement is not a permanent security of share. This is a temporary demat security, and this represents your eligibility to apply for the rights issue. In my case, my eligibility will be one quantity, and you can see that this one quantity of right entitlement, if I don't wish to purchase it using right issue window, I can sell it right in the open market at a price of 283 rupees. This price can go up as well as down based on the market fluctuation, like the price differs for any other shares. So it's up to you to choose whether you need to apply for the rights issue, or you can sell such right entitlements in the open market for the price prevailing in the market. It is also important to note that in such a scenario where you wish to sell such right entitlements, it is advised to check the dates of the validity of such sale of entitlements, because once the validity period of such entitlements are over, you won't be able to sell those entitlement in the open market. Then you will be only allowed to use it for purchase of equity, purchase of rights equity. So what I did was I purchased that one share which was entitled to me, and now let us see how these shares which are applied using the right issue window is allotted to us, and how can we check whether we have received such share in our demat account. So for that, basically you have to wait for a period of 1 week after the closure of that right issue window. So during this period, you will be receiving messages stating your account has been credited with so and so shares. So once this 7 or 5 to 6 days period is over, you will be able to see that right issue share being allotted to you in your holdings page of your trading account. If you look at this, now I am holding 17 quantities of PVR shares. Earlier I used to have 16 shares, and I have applied for that one share using that rights issue window. So now once they have applied, they have allotted me that one share, and my total holdings have increased to 17 quantities. So in this case, I can make sure that the one share that I applied using right issue window has been allotted to me correctly and is there in my trading account. So once the allotment process is completed, the share loses its nature and it becomes similar to the previously bought shares. So now the whole entire 17 shares is on my discretion whether to sell or hold for further appreciation. So this is how we can check how a right issue share has been allotted to us correctly. Friends, if you like the video, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and share it with your friends and families. Thank you.